Hello, everybody, and welcome to your Light in the Darkness reading. Spirit wants to bring you some light, some love, some healing, some direction for something that you are experiencing in your life right now, a dark place in your life, whether it's in a relationship, a certain situation, or just overall in general. Spirit wants to bring you some light. So look at the 4 candles and decide which one is calling to you. I will start with the first candle. There are timestamps listed for all of them below. Hello to everybody who chose the first candle. Let's get in to your reading and see what Spirit has to say, what Spirit wants you to know, what light Spirit would like to give you. Okay, we've got tranquility coming in, and this is find the healing in the silence. Okay, in the womb of blissful quieting and calming stillness lives the world of worlds, spellbound to the silence. So it's time to take a moment after this reading, okay, or just at some point today after you've viewed this reading, and put some meditative music on. There's a lot on YouTube to choose from, and really quiet your mind and call Spirit into your heart. And if you find yourself going off into thinking, really bring yourself back to your breathing, okay? Because Spirit's saying, in the stillness of your mind, I can speak to you clearly. And in that space, it's like you're going to find the answer. You're going to understand. You're going to feel okay. You're going to receive the healing, okay? So Spirit's asking you to quiet your mind and have a conversation directly. It's very personal. And what comes through in those conversations for each of you is going to be different than anything that comes out in this reading. And that's why Spirit's saying, sit with me. Let's have a personal talk. Let me help you. Let me guide you. Let me turn the lights on in the house for you, even if you think the electricity is off. All right, bride in a cage and peaceful among thorns. Okay, so this is a relationship or a situation in your life where you feel very, very trapped. It's painful, and you're kind of at the point where you're just trying to endure, trying to accept, okay? And Spirit's saying there's a better way. You don't need to suffer this. You don't deserve this. Bride in a cage, that's feeling very isolated. That's feeling very lonely. That's feeling trapped. Some of you feeling like you're never going to find your soulmate, okay? And over here, peaceful among thorns, that's where there's, something that's hurting you, but you're trying to endure that and continue on without any sort of change, okay? And Spirit's saying, no, something has got to change here. You can't sustain this forever. You truly can't. It's going to wear you completely down mentally, emotionally, and when we're worn down mentally and emotionally, then physically we start feeling really bad, right? So Spirit's saying, we need to have a talk. It's time for you to be free. You deserve better than this. You don't need to suffer this. You don't need to endure this. Actually, I want to do the tarot. Let's go to the tarot first. Spirit wants to help bring peace and harmony and tranquility back into your inner life as well as your external life. You're really hurting over something, like something just, oh, it has such a grip on you. Right, Queen of Swords, Justice, Two of Wands, the Hermit, and Eight of Cups. Okay, yeah, you are feeling very alone in this. Whatever this is for you personally, you feel very alone. Like nobody understands, or you're never going to be free of this, or you truly feel like there's nobody there, because we have the Independence with the Queen of Swords and then the Hermit over here, which is a solitary energy. All right. So some of you, what hurts so, so badly is you're tired of doing it on your own. You're tired of being alone. You're tired of not receiving back in relationships to the capacity that you give. Okay? Some of you, it's like, when is it my turn? When is my miracle coming in? This is an energy of like, I want comfort, I want companionship, I want support, I want stability. I don't want to feel like I have to stand alone and on my own. And some of you, this is definitely where you're hurting because you want alignment with your true soulmate, with your twin flame. Okay? And as this is a general reading, you know, if you already have somebody on your mind that you feel is your twin flame, and they're the one that's causing you all of this heartache and pain and sadness and thorns and feeling stuck in a cage, you really need to open your mind and see what Spirit has to say about this situation directly, personally to you. Okay, like I said, the message you get from Spirit when you have that conversation is going to be different for all of you. But some of you, Spirit wants to talk to you about that. And it's like, is love really supposed to hurt like this? Like your true love, your one and only? You know, isn't that why we have relationships in our life, to support us through all the crazy that we experience? So some of you, it's like Spirit wants to talk to you about this person that you believe is who you are supposed to be with, but they have abandoned you. And it's caused you so much pain. And Spirit wants to help you understand this situation and whether or not this person truly is your twin flame, your one. Okay? Others of you, this is pain because it's not about a specific person. It's just like, where is my person, the one for me? Okay? Progress is being made. Like, again, Spirit wants to help you, and I feel there is love for you with this card. Okay? Others of you, this is just talking about something else in life, and it's like, when's it my turn? I want to walk away from this loneliness, this isolation, this lack of abundance. I want to walk away from this. Ace of Cups, King of Cups. Wow, yeah, see, I knew some of you, this is about love, romantic love. The Devil, Angel of Freedom, and look, we see you feel caged. The Sun, beautiful, and Knight of Wands. Okay, so whether this is about a relationship or just other things in your life, yes, Spirit's going to talk to you about the action that you need to take, what you need to change, what you need to walk away from to facilitate a big transformation out of this energy. Okay, there's some action that you must take, and it's like walking away from an idea, walking away from a situation, walking away from a belief. Okay, there's just some sort of departure that you have to take action on for this to fully transform. And some of you obviously feel very much in the dark about what that is, and that's why Spirit's saying have a conversation with me. Here's you having a conversation with Spirit, and you receiving everything that you need to know and you need to understand. And through that conversation, it does start restoring the happiness, the optimism, the excitement within you. Okay, but this bride in a cage and the thorns, the devil, shadow energy, this is what we need to take action on or walk away from. Whether this exists within our own thoughts and emotions, or this is an actual person or situation, this is what you must walk away from, okay? And here, back to these love situations, these romantic love situations, this pairing of cards right here, this tells me the kind of love that Spirit's talking about is somebody who is emotionally mature and ready to offer love, ready to offer you their cup, okay? Because that's where you are. You are in an emotionally mature place where you can align to somebody in that higher level of spiritual connection and love. And that is what Spirit wants to bring into your life. This is somebody who is emotionally mature, very sensitive, romantic, caring, nurturing, intuitive, and it's love. This is what Spirit wants to lead you to. It's this kind of connection, this kind of love with this kind of person, okay? And now for the rest of you where this isn't about romantic love, this is where Spirit wants you to be able to feel the embodiment of this energy of feeling very emotionally balanced, stable, secure, happiness, at peace, your heart filled full. All right, so we have, look at that, we have cycles. Yeah, this, I feel for a lot of you, it's kind of been a repeating cycle in your life. And Spirit, the serpent is the representation of wisdom, of knowledge, okay? And so Spirit wants to bring you the wisdom and the knowledge that is just beyond you in this moment, okay? And that's going to help you break this cycle so you don't repeat again. Yeah, look at, we've got grief. There's been a lot of this, whatever this is, it's too painful. It's not right. It's not in alignment with you. And Spirit's trying to lead you to better. Yeah, look, sovereignty. It's pulling you apart from the inside, separating you from your own soul. All right. And in that space, we really go into the darkness. Spirit's trying to lead you back to your divinity, your sovereignty. And look at loneliness. So there is a big acknowledgement of how isolated and how lonely many of you feel that chose this first candle. And Spirit wants to bring you out of that and let you know there are people who will love you. There are people who will be there for you. And right now, it's you and Spirit. It's time to walk with Spirit and have a conversation with Spirit. Because this right now, this grief, this loneliness, it's part of a cycle. And you have learned everything emotionally and spiritually that was attached to this cycle. So that is why Spirit is trying to help you overcome it now. Let's see what jumped. Look at self-love. Today, I love myself fully. I accept myself exactly as I am. I am able to recognize my own divinity and to appreciate the purity of my soul. I take time to care for myself. I enjoy myself. I nourish myself. I am kind to myself. I am grateful for who I am. Yeah, see, Spirit trying to lead you, back to center. So you remember who you are. You remember your divinity and your sovereignty. The inner alchemist. Like an alchemist, I possess all the power I need to build a life of joy and harmony. Today, through my positive thoughts, words, and deeds, I create my own light. I understand that I can use the inner magic of intention to transform myself in the same way an alchemist transforms lead into gold. Today, I create happiness. Yes, Spirit wanting to put you in a cycle of happiness and harmony once again. And look here, unconditional love. Today, I choose to see the light in everyone. I seek the divine in each being, and I accept others as they are. I bring compassion to all of my brothers and sisters of light. I offer unconditional love to everyone I meet. I join my soul with theirs so that we may grow together in universal love. And this is what Spirit's trying to align you to, is that same unconditional love in return from the love that you give out. Okay, it's so very important that you take some time today, really clear your mind, really get in the vibes, and just say, all right, Spirit, let's talk, let's walk. What do you want me to know? What do you want to say? What do you want to help me understand about this sadness, this loneliness, this isolation, this repeating cycle? And Spirit will deliver. All right, in that moment as well as in the days and weeks that follow. But it's time for this cycle to be broken and for you to feel happiness and feel connection and love. All right, so those are your messages. I am sending you guys lots of love and light. Take care. Hello to everybody who chose the second candle. Let's get into your reading. Let's see what Spirit has to say, what light Spirit wants to shed in the darkness inside you right now or in some area of your life. Oh, wow. Look at that. How beautiful is that light? Look at all of those candles. Hope is but a word casting the unseen. Let there be light where light is but a dream. Oh my gosh, that is so beautiful. It's card 20. In numerology, you would reduce that down to a 2. You guys picked the second candle. How synchronistic is that? There's going to be a big return of happiness, of hope, and light coming into your life. You see all those candles? Oh my gosh, that's so synchronistic. I'm like, okay, that's all we need to know right there. That's so perfect. All right, but let's pull some more cards. Let's see what else Spirit would like to add. Believe in yourself. Believe in your dreams. Believe in miracles. You are coming out of the darkness. 22, I won't cry for you. And envious gluttony. Okay, so these twos are really playing a theme because we got 22, 20, you picked candle 2. So there's something significant around 2. So in 2 days, in 2 weeks, the second day of January, you know, the second day of a month, like there's something significant around 2s that will be personal and different for each of you, all right? But with I won't cry for you and envious gluttony, this is Spirit saying you're denying yourself the truth of what you really feel, okay? And that's partly why you feel in the darkness, is because you're not allowing yourself to accept how you really feel about something, for the good or for the bad, okay? Spirit's saying, give yourself permission to feel whatever it is you feel so that it can filter through you. Okay, if somebody has betrayed you deeply or rejected you and you're like, you know what, forget that. I'm going to appear that I'm living my best life. I'm not hurting over you, and I'm not going to let myself cry. Spirit's saying that's being very dishonest with yourself. And whether you're being dishonest with yourself or you're being dishonest with somebody else, the result is going to be the same energetically. Okay, so whatever it is that you feel, you've got to let yourself feel it. Even if you were really caring about somebody, had a lot of emotion, and then they did something bad, and it just, now everything is falling apart. Don't deny that, yeah, you did care about them, you did have love for them. You know, when things end or somebody does something very bad, it doesn't mean that like emotions just turn off and go away. We're not made like that. Even if others appear to be made like that, they're not, okay? And it's like, that's how you are trying to present yourself to somebody, is like, I don't feel anything, I don't care. And Spirit's saying that's not the truth of your heart and your soul. And going against the truth of the heart of your heart and soul is causing distortion within and creating a lot of darkness. And Spirit says, give yourself the truth to feel how you feel. Sit in that energy, let it filter through you, see what your shadow self has to offer you, and everything's going to change. The lights are going to come back on. Okay? It's like, this is, give yourself permission to feel what you feel, even if you're like, oh, I've been feeling this for a while, I just don't want to deal with it anymore. Take a moment today after this reading and do a little bit of meditating with some soft music, with your intention of connecting fully with your soul and the truth of your soul, and let whatever pulsates through you just flow. Just let it all go. So we have Queen of Cups with sensitivity, Ace of Swords with victory. See, Spirit says this is your answer to this emotional freedom. Three of Wands, preparation, Justice, Angel of Integrity, and Knight of Pentacles, trust. Okay, yeah, so some of you have been dealing with this emotion for quite some time. You are a very sensitive soul. I would say 99.9% of you that chose the second candle are empaths, okay? You feel everything very, very deeply, very strongly. Sometimes you hate that you're made like that, but you've got to understand that's a gift. To feel things so deeply, to be able to tap into somebody else and experience their emotions as your own, that's a gift. And I know it can be overwhelming, and as you're learning yourself, you know, it takes over you, and sometimes you feel very like lost in all the emotions you're feeling. But Spirit says, as you allow yourself to come into the truth of your soul, you're going to get more clear about who you are and your boundaries, okay? And yes, this is Spirit saying this is the answer that you've been asking for. You know, weighing your heart against the truth. What is the truth of your heart, of your soul? Even if it's like you love somebody and you don't want to, coming into the acceptance of that, of I love this person and they have hurt me very badly, or they don't want me back, but I love them. That's saying, this is my truth. I own my truth. And from there, everything changes. But when we really try to deny the truth of our heart, of our soul, it perpetuates, it gets bigger, it gets heavier. But this is like, just accept what your truth is, whether you perceive that it's good or bad, because that's what brings your breakthrough through this Ace of Swords. That's what brings the scales back into balance. And remember, there's a lot of blessing, a lot of light that's coming in around you. But it's like you've got to accept the truth of your heart and not fight against it, not push against it, not feel like I've got to do something about this. It's really like accept your personal truth, and then everything just falls into place from there, and you've got to trust the process. And Spirit is here to help you with healing, with clarity, with breakthrough. All right, Hanged Man, Two of Cups, Temperance, Eight of Swords, and Nine of Swords. It's like you're cutting yourself off from your own heart when you're cutting yourself off from your truth. And this is a defense mechanism. Okay, the reason why you're really just like pushing away the truth of your heart is because you feel like that truth is what's hurting you. All right. And a lot of you, this has to do with another person or just relationships in general. You're tired of being the one that feels everything, or you're tired of giving more than you get back. You're really sad because somebody has walked away from you or somebody rejected you, and it's very painful. And so you're like, I don't even want to feel this. Like, how silly, how foolish of me to feel this when this happens to me. It's not fair. I don't want to have a heart. I don't want to feel for this person. I don't want to feel this pain. I don't want to feel this betrayal. So it's like a pushing away of the emotions as a defense mechanism because it's just so painful. But Spirit is saying, like, even though that seems what you should do, that's actually the opposite answer. It's allowing yourself to come into your full truth of what you truly think, what you truly feel, regardless of what the other person involved thinks and feels. This isn't about them in this reading. This is about you. And Spirit wants to get you out of this energy, because I'm telling you, there's so much blessings. And right here, straight under that card, we have Temperance, the Angel of Peace, healing, balance is restored, especially in the mental body, because the way you're like pushing your emotions away, it creates like an energetic barrier around you, okay? And you get very caught up in your thinking of, this is always going to be how it is, this is always going to happen to me, and you're very stuck in that energy, and it's a dark place. And Spirit's coming in and says, I will give you the light, I will lead the way, but you've got to accept your truth first. And it's not the end. All right, Foresight, Love, and Reciprocity. Yeah, see? Spirit hears you. I'm going to say, like, if this isn't about a relationship for you, maybe try one of the other candles, because, yeah, this is about relationships. You don't want to be hurt anymore. You don't want to feel things so deeply when others don't care and others don't feel back like you do. You feel like whether it's a happy feeling or a bad feeling, you feel it 10 times more intensely than the average person. And Spirit is confirming that, okay? And not everybody, if you're not dealing with another empath, then they're never going to feel as deeply as you. And that doesn't mean they're not capable of loving you and all of those things, but you are an empath. You are made differently emotionally than the average person. You feel people, you connect, you feel all of life, you feel energy. Okay, and you may feel like it's a curse, but I want you to really think hard if you just woke up tomorrow and you couldn't feel anything at all. Not from nature, not from Mother Earth, not from the angels, not from other humans. You would go crazy. You would be like, oh my gosh, what is this place I'm in? Okay, your ability to connect in with all energy gives you foresight and understanding and a capacity that you don't quite realize. Like, you run very deep. You pick up on things more than you know. You just don't have the validation and confirmation as much as you should have for you to realize. Okay, and I also get that you feel things energetically from people, but then their actions, their behavior is opposite of what you're picking up energetically. So it creates a lot of confusion, and you don't know which to act upon, their actions or their energy. Like, you get very confused. And so also coming into your personal truth is going to really help balance and anchor your energy so that you won't get caught up in that confusion of action versus energy from others. And Callie, this is all that must fall away and die for beautiful rebirth must happen. Okay, and there is going to be love in your life, but this perception of self, of being undeserving of love, or wanting to be somebody different, wanting to change who you are so you don't feel so connected, that's what needs to fall away. That's what needs to transform. Okay, love is coming in for you, and that's the blessings, the light, and the love that gives back to you. Okay, you've got to know the truth of your heart and how you feel, and accept that, and let it flow through you, filter through you. And then in that space, Spirit is going to light it up in your consciousness that you are lovable, that you are worthy of love, that love is safe, that there are people out there who are like you and that are going to give back and that are going to care to the depth in which you do. Okay, but Spirit says, let's start with your personal truth of your heart and your soul. And some of you, this will be very quick, instantaneously, and some of you, I feel like this is a little bit of a journey. Wow, self-love. This is the first card that came out for the first candle. Today, I love myself fully. I accept myself exactly as I am. I am able to recognize my own divinity and to appreciate the purity of my soul. I take time to care for myself. I enjoy myself. I nourish myself. I am kind to myself. I am grateful for who I am. And see, coming into your personal truth is also going to help align you better to yourself, to love and honor yourself more, and realize what a special gift you are to this world, to those who encounter you. Beyond limitations. Today, I exceed my own expectations. I open my consciousness to the infinite. There are no limitations. There is no end. Everything is unfolding in a continuous now. Therefore, I open my thoughts towards a broader horizon. I look beyond my perception of reality, beyond all barriers created from my own beliefs and fears. I am now open to new possibilities. Yes, see, this is what's happening for you. Beautiful. And lastly, I discover who I am. Today, I discover the richness that lies within me. I acknowledge my true self. I see myself as unlimited, as an unlimited being, and marvel at the beauty of my life. I recognize the wealth of possibilities available to me as I am a being of light. As I learn who I am, I recognize the divine within me. Yes, and that is also a truth that Spirit is trying to help ignite within you. The divinity that exists within you, the sacredness of you, of your love, of the way that you understand. And Spirit also wants to help you understand yourself better and help you move beyond this denial of what you really feel. Okay, and as you move beyond that, you will grow beyond it, and the lights come back on, and you feel happiness, you feel whole, and there are a lot of blessings around you. All right, so those are your messages. I am sending you guys lots of love and light. Take care. Hello to everybody who chose the third candle. Let's get right into your reading and see what light Spirit has for the darkness that you are experiencing right now. Okay, well, I guess you guys get 2 opening cards. Oh, wow. Okay, we had 4 come out. So Spirit's got a lot to say to you guys. All right, so let's see what they are. Okay, so we have Cardinal Medicine. And look at third candle, third card. Love that. Beautiful synchronicity. Beautiful things come in threes. Thyself bleeds of sacredness, an honor fit for the gods. You are worth all the seas and all the skies and all the desires you hold inside. Oh my gosh, that is so beautiful. Listen, first of all, Spirit is really wanting to light your heart up about yourself and have some recognition for truly how amazing, special, unique you are. But also, the Cardinals, this is about partnership. Okay, so friendships, family ships, romantic partnership. You deserve good love. You are worthy of love. You are lovable. You just might not know that about yourself. And that's the light Spirit wants to bring into your life, is for you to recognize your value and that anybody is lucky to know you. Next we have Perseverance. Stay in the power, dear child, for the lonely is never alone. When the world is dreadful upon thy, turn to the spirits within thy. Oh my gosh, that is so beautiful. The light of your own soul will lead you home. And also, this is an acknowledgement of loneliness that you feel. Oh, look at, we've got the Yule, and today is December 19th. We got the Yule in 2 days from now. Okay, insert me with a bleeding thought, a sacred creation birthed from thy. I am God, I am Goddess, I am creation and the Creator. Oh my goodness. Spirit really wants you to know your power, is lighting you up from within. It's time to let go of everything that has not worked out and not let that taint your perception of what you can have, what you're worth, and how much love you deserve. You deserve so much, like you don't know. That's the darkness. It's like you don't know how special you are, how beautiful you are, how worthy you are. Turning inward, inside the veil of bone and flesh, I lay my soul to sleep. All the truths within thy breath have come to greet me. Oh yes, see? Spirit's awakening you. And look at the 3 candles, the third card, the third candle that you chose to come into this. There is blessings in threes. Okay, blessings around romance, family connection, friendships. This is soul tribe. Okay, and look, there's 3 candles here on the Yule log. Okay, with all this threes, you know what, we got 3s and 4s going on here. 3s and 4s are significant and synchronistic for you guys. Good things come in 3s. Okay, the next 3 days, the next 4 days, over the next 3 weeks, over the next 4 weeks. Okay, there's going to be a lot changing. There's a lot that's lighting up in your life, and Spirit wants you to know that. But it all starts with the activation and the awakening and the decision inside of you that says, I am worthy of love. I am an amazing person. I deserve happiness. I deserve reciprocity. I deserve everything that I give out. Yes, I do. I am worthy. Spirit is trying to bring this home so hard. I can't get past it. Spirit brought 4 cards out to talk about it. Okay, and then just this synchronicity with the 3s as beautiful signs. You got the 3 here, the 3 candles on the Yule log, and then the 3 candles within, and you chose the 3rd candle. Okay, right from the start of this reading, Spirit's already coming in hard with synchronicities. All right, so we have addicted, and obsession. Okay, so addiction, obsession, very similar energies. Oh, are you kidding me? Look at this is card 3. These threes. There is something synchronistic here, okay? And I know it's personal for all of you. All right, so with addicted and obsession, those are very similar energies, right? Like I can't get enough of this. I can't get enough of this. I need more of this. What I'm feeling is when it comes to love and connection, you almost feel like you have to beg for it, okay? And because you feel like it is so far from you at this time, it almost does feel like an addiction or an obsession. It's like if I don't have friends or I don't have a romantic partner or my family is crap, like why do I even need to have feelings about this? Why do I even care about this? But it's a desire within for connection, for closeness, for soul tribe. Okay, and that feeling is never going to leave you. And you know, with these threes, I feel like there's 3 very important people that Spirit is trying to reference, whether some of these people are already in your life or some of them are about to come into your life. Or there's 3 specific relationships that have really got you all twisted up inside by what they did to you, what they put you through. And Spirit's trying to like give you a clean slate, wipe it all away, let the past go and all the dysfunction that you experienced in different connections, and then bring you up into the light so that you can align to healthy connections. Because also with that addicted and obsession, I feel like the relationships that get around you, like people get very possessive, very controlling of you as well. Okay, it's like you experience the 2 extremes. Either you feel like you could just be tossed aside like a used up Christmas tree, okay, or you feel like they get too obsessed, too controlling, too crazy, and you're like, I'm tired of the extremes. I want normal, healthy love. And so in order for that to happen, you do need to spend some time alone, learning your own energy, reclaiming yourself, refining yourself, clearing yourself of these residual energies of these bad toxic relationships that you have experienced in the past, okay, to bring you in to some really good connections, especially those of you where this is about romantic love. And it's also like all dark times will pass. You're never alone. Okay, the Fool. Yeah, see, fresh start all the way around. King of Pentacles, nice. 6 of Cups, look at that support from soulmates. 3 of Wands, you've waited for that, you're preparing for that. And 4 of Pentacles, control. Okay, so you've also got to release your control a little bit about relationships. Like Spirit really wants to illuminate you around all relationships, including the most important relationship, which is the relationship with yourself. Okay, it's time for new beginnings, new relationships in your life that are going to be far more stable, supportive to you, okay? I do feel those of you that chose this 3rd candle, you're doing a lot of transforming inside right now, shifting out a lot of old energies to clear the space for some soul tribe connections, okay? And the soul tribe connections come in or strengthen, if some already exist, by you connecting better to yourself, you rediscovering yourself and how magical you are and all the things about you that are wonderful, amazing, special, unique. And you're going to attract similar energies into your life where the way that you can now appreciate yourself, these people also appreciate you in that light. And it's not that super obsessive controlling energy either. Okay, you are being prepared. And look at the 3 and the 4, 3 4 right there. And interesting, this is 26, which would be an 8. That's 44, which would be an 8. Okay, so 3 4s, 8s, very, very significant for you. So 3 6 and 4 8. So because that just keeps coming through, going from 3 to 6, like that's a big elevation for you. Going from 4 to 8, again, that's a big elevation for you. And I feel like in spiritual as well as in the physical, all right? But these 3s and these 4s and now 6s and 8s, a lot of numerology. So pay attention to the repeating numbers and look up the angel meaning of those repeating numbers, okay? But you're being prepared for like three new people to come into your world, or for 3 relationships to finally really get worked out in your life. These are going to be soul tribe members, whether they're existing or they're new. And with the 4 here, I feel like it's referencing these 3 relationships, but also the relationship with yourself, getting a better grip on yourself, a better understanding of yourself, seeing yourself in a new light, this light that Spirit wants to bring forth. Right, 5 of Cups, sadness. 3 of Swords, heartache. Yeah, see, Spirit really wants to help with this. Strength, Angel of Courage. 6 of Wands. Look at that recognition. There, the 3 to the 6. Oh my gosh. And are you freaking kidding me? Oh my gosh, the 4 to the 8. Do you see? Please tell me you see how much Spirit is talking to you guys through synchronicity in just this reading. I mean, you can't make this up. We're talking about, the 3s and the 4s, and then I'm like, okay, 3 and 3 is 6, and then 4 and 4 is 8, and so we have the progression. And then the cards that come out, we go from 3 to 6, and then 4 to 8. See, Spirit is like, no, don't cry, don't fret, don't feel bad. We are going to grow, evolve beyond this issues that you suffer right now around relationships, okay? The sadness, the heartache, the pain, the loneliness, the emptiness, the confusion. It's different for all of you, okay? But you guys, Spirit wants to illuminate you because it's time for soul tribe in your life. You are being prepared for soul tribe, and some of those people already exist in your life, and those relationships are going to deepen and strengthen. And some of you, these are some new, there's also some new people coming in that are going to be part of soul tribe. And it's not just 3, okay, but there's 3 very important relationships being referenced along with the relationship of yourself, okay? And where you were waiting to be noticed, to be seen, now through this shifting, this illumination inside of you, you are getting the recognition that you deserve, okay? And you're going to release control, and you're going to let life pull you and take you, and things are really going to pick up for you. But man, 3, 4s, 6, and 8s. And, in this, usually strength is the 8th card, but in this deck, it's the 11th. But we do have an 11 hanging out all by themselves. And now here we got 11. 11, 11 also coming through. And another 3. All right, let's pull more cards. grief. Can you see that? If I can. It's 33. We're not surprised, are we? Oh, and look at what number that is. Spirit is just on fire. You are a treasure, okay? And the power and the magic that exists within you. Oh, Spirit wants to bring it to life. And look at, this is card 8. Resilience. Oh my gosh. Change. Okay. Spirit's showing off now. With the 3s, Spirit brought it out as a 33. So we got our 3, but then we got our 6, and now we got our 4, and we got our 8 again. Okay? Yes. The grief that you feel inside, the lower thoughts and vibrations you have about yourself and your worth and your value, Spirit's really trying to illuminate you, to let you see yourself in a different light, which is the fact that you are a true treasure to anybody who knows you, as well as to this world, okay? And with this resilience, whenever you're feeling really lonely, low, all the emotions, like a crazy ocean of emotion, call upon the angels. They will come in. They will help rebalance you, okay? Because it is time for change. And look at, Spirit brought it off. 9, 10, 11. So we got the 3 11s going on as well. 3, 4, 6, 8, and 11. There's big changes coming. And you need to change the way you see yourself first, and Spirit is going to help with that in a very big way. All right, so let's pull you guys some final messages. I don't think I've ever had a reading that was just that, like boom, 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 in every deck with numbers like that. That's something special. Okay, and I feel like Spirit brought it like that so you recognize how special you are, and stop doubting yourself, stop second guessing yourself, stop questioning yourself just because others don't have the eyes to see you. The moment that you see you, then everybody will begin to see you through those same eyes, that you are a treasure. All right, trusting. Today I trust in God. No matter what happens, as my day unfolds, I will remember to remain in harmony. I will maintain my sense of humor, and I will keep my focus on God's love for me. In these ways, I will minimize drama and increase my inner spiritual strength. Next is application. Today I apply all that I have learned during my spiritual quest. I practice love in my daily life. I allow my inner light to lift my thoughts. As I do so, the laws of the universe, of the universal love, take root in my life. See? It's time for a whole new beginning, a whole new cycle with all relationships, including the one with yourself, beyond. Today, I lift my consciousness above all worldly illusions. I remember the power I have in every situation. I always have a choice in how I respond. Today, I choose to turn my thoughts towards God. By focusing my awareness beyond the illusion of the material world, I experience simplicity and peace. Yes, connect with Source, with Spirit. You are going to be awakened, illuminated, and activated. And oh my goodness, there is so much magic in store for you guys. Okay? The number synchronicities still have me a bit blown away. Just know that you are a special treasure. Unfortunately, not everybody has the eyes to see that, but there's people that are really going to notice you now, and some new people that are going to come in and right from the start see you for the beautiful shining star that you are. All right, so those are your messages. I am sending you lots of love and light. Take care. Hello to everybody who chose the 4th candle. Let's get right into your reading and see what light Spirit wants to bring into the darkness that you are experiencing. All right. Ooh, candle magic came out. I love it. Finger at the spine and caress thy lips. Light the spell spilling from your grip. Okay, it's time for some magic. All right, Spirit is saying you need to get much, much stronger in your intention for what you want and hold that space for as long as possible and make sure that you are acting upon intuitive promptings, okay? There's something that you really, really want to make happen, that you want to manifest, and Spirit is saying it's not happening because you're not fully intentional. You're going back and forth in your energy. Okay, so let's pull some more cards and see what else Spirit would like to add. And like that too, that's card 2. So it's like being very consistent for like 2 days, 2 weeks, in your belief, in your movement towards what it is that you want, doing anything and everything you can in this moment with what you have right now to move in that direction of manifestation, no matter how big or small. Okay, but this is like this, you can have this. This will manifest for you. Today for tomorrow. And revenge. Okay, so Spirit's been playing on these number synchronicities through all the readings, and you guys are no exception. That's card 2, and look, 32 and 23. So there's a mirroring going on. And also that means that 2s and 5s are synchronistic. 5s are about challenges and changes, right? So there's something that you need to change in your intention towards manifesting, all right, to bring it into fruition, and you will. Now, today for tomorrow and revenge. This is Spirit saying you need to get more present in the now and not focus so much on the past and what's happened and what went wrong, nor focusing on the future of what you want to be, what you want to happen. Spirit's really trying to bring you into the present of the now, okay? And with revenge, is also trying to help you work through and filter through any emotions that you have that are lower vibration of like anger, hatred, bitterness towards somebody who has wronged you. All right, Spirit's like we really need to get in the present, balance our energy filled out, and then hold the vibration. And how you hold the vibration is the emotion and the thought of what it is that you want to manifest. You want a romantic love, then you need to put your intention in feeling all those feelings of what it's like to meet and fall in love with somebody, and how you're giddy and excited and you're looking forward to receiving messages from them each day. You need to play all that fantasy out inside of you and give it as much life as possible. Don't put a name or face on this soulmate, all right? But the feeling and the act of falling in love, allow yourself to live that, okay? If it's money you want, what does it feel like to be abundant, to be able to walk into a store and buy whatever it is that you want to buy with no thought? Get yourself in those vibes and hold that excitement inside of you for as long as possible, okay? And the thoughts that you have that are, and emotions that are negative and angry towards different things that have happened in the past, Spirit says, let that go. Let that go. It's in the past. It's not in the present. Don't bring it into the present, because if you keep bringing it into the present through thought and emotion by rehashing, then you're perpetuating that experience and the energy of it. And so Spirit's really trying to shift your thoughts around away from the lower vibration, bring you into the higher vibration of what it is that you are trying to manifest. Five of Pentacles, Five of Wands. Look, okay, we got those fives right away, right? First two cards out are fives. Fives are all about challenges and changes to get to the next level. Knight of Cups, we have spirituality. The Empress, Angel of Abundance. And King of Pentacles, generosity. Okay. Yes. You guys are feeling in the dark about your spirituality or romantic love, about your purpose or place in this world. And others of you, this is about your money, your income, your job. Okay, so Spirit's acknowledging all of those scenarios in these three cards and is saying right now you are in a place of change. And when we're in a place of change, it does feel very challenging, very isolating. Okay, but Spirit's giving you the remedy to help you move through this energy as you transition. Okay, and what I see coming in is feeling more balanced in spirituality, feeling more balanced in self and life purpose, and then also feeling more balanced and abundant when it comes to your money, your job, your career. Okay, so Spirit's acknowledging that you're trying to manifest this and says, yes, absolutely, bullseye. However, there's some things that need to change within you, and we've already gone through that. And once that happens, things are really going to start shifting, because of the mirroring, what as within, so without. What's going on internally is reflected in the world externally around you. Queen of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, Seven of Swords. Okay, so there I do see why you're angry with somebody. The Fool and the Lovers. Yeah, Spirit's referencing spirituality, romance, life purpose, as well as money and career, okay, in this reading. So if you're feeling in the dark about those things, any of those things, or maybe all of the above, then Spirit is talking to you, and Spirit is acknowledging that there are some things that happened that were terribly unfair, unfair and wrong, okay? And you have every reason to be angry, to be frustrated, to be bitter, to, you know, maybe even wish bad on somebody because of what's happened and what they put you through. But Spirit says, in the soul, your true essence, you don't seek revenge. Only the ego does. And so Spirit's trying to pull you into your soul, into your spirituality. And in that space, you can make better sense of things. Okay, so there is an acknowledgement that what somebody did to you was wrong. But if you want to get revenge, the best revenge on anybody is you building yourself and being better than ever before. And that's what Spirit's really encouraging you to do. It's like no matter what was lost, what was taken from you, you're going to come back bigger, better, badder than ever. Okay? Ever. But we've got to get present, and we've got to start giving thought and emotion to the things that we do desire in a big, big way. Predominantly giving all of your thoughts and your emotions as if it already exists. It's already in your life. Not even giving an ounce of thought or emotion to its absence or lack thereof. We've got to get past seeing the lack, the absence of what it is that we are asking for, and get in the vibe of the reception, because in the reception, then boom, it comes, okay, around these areas that Spirit has discussed. And again, acknowledging that you do have every right to be angry at somebody, but it's not worth it. That anger is poison to you. That anger exists inside you. And therefore, it only impacts you. It only affects you. And so being angry, mad, frustrated is, a natural emotion, but you've got to filter through it and let it pass. Otherwise, when we vibe in that space of anger, frustration, bitterness, resentment, hurt, we perpetuate that energy in our life, which brings forth more experiences that are going to reinforce those emotions. And get very honest with yourself. What have your thoughts and emotions been about, for the most part, over the last week, over the last month? Start taking note. Am I rehashing the past? Am I feeling negative? Am I noticing the lack of this, the lack of that? Or am I in a place of optimism and positivity, and I'm feeling in the vibes? I'm feeling this money in my pocket. I'm feeling this new romance in my life. Where are you vibing? Because Spirit says what you're asking for, you can have, but we've got to change where we vibe. All right, foresight, respect, treasure, and synergy. And look at 32. We have, all right, so this is the only card that would make a 5, and it's the last one out of this deck, and synergy. That is your answer. Spirit is telling you how to synergize yourself, how to infuse the energies, how to be the alchemist here to bring in this manifestation that you really, really desire. Okay, Spirit is giving you the answer to this, but the change has to come in where you vibe. All right, and you're going to get a lot of signs, synchronicity, symbolism to encourage you to keep going, and also to give you that excitement of magic inside to help perpetuate that good feeling that you're working on. Okay? And respect. Respect yourself. Respect your life. Even if somebody else doesn't respect you and give you, you know, what you deserve, respect yourself enough to walk away from that. Don't keep entertaining a connection like that, no matter how much you care, or the soul connection. No, if somebody does not give you respect, respect is like trust. Without trust, there is no relationship. Without respect, there is no relationship. All right, there is no, and this could be, you know, friends, family, romance, coworkers. If there's no respect, there is no relationship. It's all distorted. And also, respecting self is just as important. Why? Because you are a beautiful treasure, and you have great power. You are an alchemist, and Spirit wants to awaken you to the mighty dragon within. Okay, and in that space, you know how to be the alchemist and put energies together to manifest what it is that you desire the most. All right, so let's pull some more messages for you guys. Yeah, your guys' reading is very empowered to me. The first two felt very heavy and painful, and then these last two feel more empowering, like Spirit's really trying to just rev you up so that you can take off. Let's see, this one flipped. What do we have? Oh, I connect with heaven. Today I turn inwards and connect with the heaven within. From this place of peace, I can see that a situation I have resented is actually an ideal opportunity to work on my inner self. I understand that such experiences are necessary for my growth. Thus, I accept such situations and now live life each day in serenity. How powerful is that after everything that we have received in this message so far? And if you hear that like banging sound, my neighbor is getting some construction, and I tried to get all my readings done before they started. It's 9 a.m. and I had like 8 to do. So if you hear that, I'm sorry. I tried to get them all done before they started. Live for love. Today I put love into everything I do. Yes, see that right there. That's the energy you need to be focusing on and working with constantly. And when you do that, it infuses in every single thing that you do. It is love that gives life to all things. I open my heart to this great power. I act gently and speak with kindness. I fill each thought with love and light. I love God and all beings everywhere. I live for love. I love myself. Oh, that's so beautiful. And last, everything changes. And see, we got that. Like, we need to change the way we're going about our energy. A soft light radiates from my heart. It illuminates those around me and transforms every situation I encounter. I maintain a positive attitude in spite of any difficulties I may perceive. No matter the circumstance, I remain a source of true joy. Everything changes when it is bathed in the light of the divine. Oh my goodness. Mic drop. Spirit is on fire in these readings, especially these last two. Just wow, yes, you can have what it is that you desire, and Spirit is giving you the answer. All right, so those are your messages. I am sending you lots of love and light. Take care.